Here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Buzzards Franchise. Here in year number 2. Last episode was a doubleheader episode as we took on the last place Jacks. Unfortunately, we lost the first game in that doubleheader, which ended our 7-game winning streak. But we then bounced back in the second half of the doubleheader to win 6-4. So it was officially a split in that episode, and we are now one win away from officially clinching a playoff berth here in the season. And I believe 2 wins will guarantee us the division. 1 win and a loss by the second place Overdogs will also guarantee it for us as well. Today we will be taking on the Nemesis in another doubleheader. So I expect another long episode here today. Here's the pitching matchup for the first game. Nemesis come in at 4-6, and they will send their 3-pitcher, Mark Harbormouth, to the hill, 0-1, with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.30 whip. And we will counter at 9-2 with Trey Mondo, our 4th pitcher, 1-0 with a 0.60 ERA and an 0.67 whip. Here's a look at the lineup for today's game. Leading off juiced in right field is Gia Axelson. Then in center is Thurman Colt. Batting third is the left fielder Joseph Trunk. He is tense. Jacques Often catching is still locked in behind the plate. He is batting 4th. Pistachio in at third base. He'll bat 5th. Rookie Nathaniel Hurls is locked in. He's batting 6th at shortstop. Batting 7th at second base is Sloop Whoopity. Batting 8th at first base is Ian Fielder. And batting 9th is the pitcher Trey Mondo. Let's get it on. Bit of a shake-up here in the lineup as Mahoney is tense. Borgner is also tense. And we also have an injury on Buttons Bunterson, so he is sitting out while he is healing up from his injury, which he suffered in Game 1 of that doubleheader against the Jacks. So he will be back in the second game of this doubleheader because he should be fully rested. He can still be used as a pinch hitter, though, so we'll keep that in mind. Let's go. Nemesis up first today. Yotter, Slam, and Sports due up. And these are also the last home games here on the season, as our final 3 games of the season are on the road. So let's send the fans home happy here this season. Yotter leading off in right field, hitting .205 with 4 homers, 6 RBIs. He is also outside pitch active here. Here's a look at Mondo's numbers in better detail. Trey is 1-0. He has an 0.60 ERA and an 0.67 whip. 1 earned run given up in 2 appearances, totaling 15 innings pitched in his 2 starts. It's an average of 7 2/3 innings a start, about 10 hits surrendered, 1 no homers. He has struck out 8 and thrown a complete game shutout, which was in his first start against the Jacks this year. He threw a 3-hitter in that outing, and he has a 182 batting average against, so very solid numbers for Trey, pitching well above his ratings. And here is the Nemesis lineup that he will be facing today. On paper, they have the advantage. After Yotter, it is center fielder Jackie Slam, then shortstop Jock Sports, second baseman Javier Haudier, then batting 5th and 10th is third baseman Hito Moon Shada, batting 6th is the left fielder Brian Pickleford, let's get the name right, batting 7th catcher Stacy Staples, batting 8th at first base today is Flash Ladar, in for the 10 Smash Taters, and batting 9th will be the pitcher Mark Harbormouth. Hey, one boy, how's it going, man? Hope your day was well. Mondo getting ready. Here we are. First pitch coming in to Yotter. Fastball low, ball 1. Cutter up and in. Fouled off by Yotter. 1-1 the count. Slider down and in. Lined up the line. Foul. 1-2 the count. Came in active now for Mondo. For both the knees. Swung through it, strike 3 in the dirt. Often picks it up and fires to first. 1 down. Next up will be center fielder Jackie Slam, hitting .333 with a homer and 3 RBIs. First pitch to her is a changeup inside. Called a strike as it floats in there. 0-1. Fastball down in the way. Outside. 1-1. Slider up and in. Inside. Taken. 2-1. Rubble down and in, foul off, 2-2. K-Man and Tough Out activate here for the respective players. Cutter up and away, high, full count. Fastball away, lined up the middle, that is a base hit, as Slam will have the first hit today for the Nemesis, as she wins the battle here against Mondo. Now we'll bring up Jock Sports. Shortstop batting in the 3-hole today, hitting .297, 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the year. Changeable way is outside. Ball 1. Fastball low, 2-0. Curveball the next pitch, inside and turned on. Rip foul, 2-1. Cutter up and away. Sports fouls it back, 2-2 the count. Came in active again here for Mondo. Slider away. Fouled off, still 2-2 the count. Fastball low. Grounded to second right at Whoopity. He'll flip the second one. Hurls to first. Double play, and that ends the inning. Good turn there up the middle as Mondo gets out of the inning. Bottom 1, Axelson, Colton, Trunk due up. Leading off for us is the juiced right fielder, Gia Axelson, only hitting a .182 on the year, though. 3 RBIs as she looks to bounce back here with this boost in ratings. Here's a look at Harbor Mouse numbers on the year. Mark is 0-1. He has a 5.40 ERA and a 1.30 WHIP. In his 2 starts, he's gone 10 innings, so an average of 5 innings a start. 6 runs given up. He's given up 13 hits as well with 1 hit batsman, and he has struck out 10. On the plus side, he has not given up a home run, the only starter in the Nemesis rotation to not do so. And he's also the only starter, actually only pitcher on their team to not walk anybody. Batting average against, unfortunately, is really high at .317, which explains why he does not make it very deep in starts. Axelson ready, here we go. Cutter inside from Harbor Mouth, misses, ball 1. Cutter in there at the knees, 1-1. Slider away, fouled off, 1-2 to count. Changeable way out in front of it is Axelson, and she is down, swinging. First punch up for Harbor Mouth, and that'll bring up Colt. Center fielder hitting .435, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Change up at the knees, out in front of it as he pulls it foul, 0-1. Slider inside almost hits him, 1-1 the count. Change up in the dirt, fouled off, 1-2 the count to Colt. Changeable way, blooped into right center field and shallow. That's going to be a tough play. Haudier dives, and he makes the catch. Nice play, 2 down. Going to bring up the left fielder, Joseph Trunk. He is 10th right now, hitting in the 3 slot. .216 average, 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the year as he looks at a fastball on the outer third for a strike, 0-1. Fastball middle in is inside, this time from Harbor Mouth, 1-1. Fastball out, changeup outside, misses, 2-1. Fastball at the knees, Trunk skies it to right field. He got under it, though. Back a few steps is the right fielder, Yoder. He'll make the catch, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning for Harbor Mouth. To the second, we're scoreless. Haudier, Moonshada, and Pickleford due up against Mondo. Next, leading off the inning will be the second baseman, Javier Haudier, hitting .364, 4 homers and 8 RBIs, and we'll need to call a quick timeout here as my dog is outside and he is losing his shit. Be right back. Alrighty, we're back. The fur ball is in the house now, and he'll be quiet. Yes, I agree. Those high defensive teams with those, like, just way out of the norm diving plays, and you know they're gonna make it, and it's like, it's not fair. Why can't my team do that? Alright, Mondo, ready? Here we go. First pitch slider in just outside, misses, ball one. Fastball down into Haudier, dribbled foul, 1-1. Change it away, down and outside, 1-2. Cutter up and in, foul back, 2-2 the count to Haudier. It's a husky. Very temperamental one at that. 2-2 count coming. Curveball up and in, fouled off. 2-2 the count, still to Haudier. Cutter down, grounded up the middle, base hit for Haudier. He's on the lead off the second for the Nemesis. It is big floof, very big floof. Thankfully, his hair's not as big right now. He is shedding out his summer coat, so most of it's gone now, so we don't have to worry about that. Next up is third baseman Hito Hamunshata. Currently 10th with high pitch, hitting a .139, 2 homers, 6 RBIs, trying to turn his season around. First pitch to him is a curveball down. Grounded the first, fielder taps the bag, fires the second, and they've got Haudier in a rundown. Whoopity will run him down and complete the tag as the double play is successful. Back-to-back innings with double plays here to start the game for Mondo, and that'll bring up the left fielder Brian Pickleford. Contact versus right-hander active for the left fielder, .233 average, 2 homers and 3 RBIs on the season. First pitch cutter away is outside, ball one. Change up, grounded hard up the middle to short. Hurls dives to his left, makes the nice stop, fires the first in time, and that ends the inning. Nice play from the rookie, and that will finish it out. Bottom two, often Mustachio and Hurls do up. Leading off the inning for us is catcher Jacques Often, locked in, hitting .528. 3 homers, 10 RBIs, and has his power versus right-hander trade active against Harbor Mouth. Check swing high on the heater, misses, ball one. Changeup is inside, 2-0. Slider hangs and Often crushes that to left field. He got a good wood on it. Back to the left fall. Off the wall as it hits Pickleford's glove. That is a leadoff double for Often. First hit today for the Buzzards. Next up, Mustachio, third baseman, hitting .359, 7 RBIs on the year for M squared, as he's got a good opportunity here to drive in another run, despite bad jumps being on Often out there at second. Changeup inside is a strike called, 0-1. Slider at the knees, hit up the line, just foul. That would have been extra bases, 0-2 the count. Fastball up and in, grounded the second, that'll get the job done as Haudier fires the first, 1 down, and that allows Often to move to third. Now 90 feet away from scoring for the rookie shortstop Nathaniel Hurls, who's locked in with power versus right-hander active, hitting .333. No homers or RBIs, still looking for his first career RBI on the season as Hurls got his first career multi-hit game in the second half of that doubleheader last episode against the Jacks. Fastball down the middle for a strike, going 1. Check swing up, heater misses, 1-1 the count. Fastball away, bloop foul, out of reach of the leaping Moonshot, 1-2 the count. Fastball at the knees, line to right center, that'll get the job done. Yoder there to make a catch, Often tags, here's the relay throw. It is late, it is a sac fly for Hurls, his first career RBI, as the Buzzards take a 1-0 lead with 2 down. In the second. This is Whoopity, .212 average on the year for a Sloop, batting 7th today. Fastball down and in is low, ball 1. Whoopity sat out the second half of that doubleheader last episode. Fix his mojo, again. Cutter up and away, caught the corner. I debate that wholeheartedly, 1-1. Fastball down and in, chopped on the ground up the middle. Backhanded by Haudier. He'll fire to first in time, and that ends the inning. Buzzards, though, on the board, thanks to the sac fly by the rookie Nathaniel Hurls. His first career RBI, 1-0 the score to the third. Staples, LeVar, and Harbor Mouth do up.
Now batting, the catcher,
Leading off the catcher, Stacy Staples, batting 160 on the year with an RBI. First pitch change up down and in, just inside, ball one. Cutter away, outside, 2-0. Fastball down and away, chopper to short, easy play for Hurls. Fires to first, one down. Mondo now locked in. And that is going to bring in Flash Ledar, the first baseman. 455 average, 1 RBI on the season. In the lineup today for their starting first baseman, Mashed Haters, who is tense. Slider hangs on the first pitch. That is skied into left field and shallow. Trunk coming on. They'll call for it. And Joseph will make the catch. 2 down. Brings up the pitcher, Harbormouth, batting 1,000 on the year and is always a power threat. One of the few pitchers that actually has some pop in that bat. First pitch fastball down and away is called strike at the knees, 0-1. Change up and in. Fouled off, 0-2 the count. Slider down and in, grounded up the middle. Hurls dives and cuts it off. Nice play, rookie. Gets up and fires. In time, it's a 1-2-3 inning as Mondo gets through the third. Bottom 3, we're still up 1. Fielder, Mondo, and Axelson do up. Leading off the first baseman today, Ian Fielder. .154 average, 2 RBIs on the year. Doubled in those 2 runs last episode in the second half of the doubleheader as well. Really came alive in that one. Change up low, ball 1. Slider inside for a strike, 1-1. Cutter middle in, grounded hard up the middle through Harbormouth's legs. That is a base hit. Fielder's first hit today, he's 1 for 1. Puts him on with 1 down here for Mondo. Pitcher getting ready to bunt him over as he's hitless on the year. Bunt is shown. Infielder double play depth here. Fastball down the middle. Oh, Harbormouth with a nice pickup. He got there in time, and that's a double play. Base is empty now for Axelson, who struck out swinging her first time up. She's 0 for 1. So far, the only strikeout victim for Harbormouth today. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Ooh, good question. What stadium would I want? Of these? I'm gonna have to go with probably Lafayette Corner. Definitely seems like a good piece of history. Plus, you know, a little bit biased having the recent Freebooters franchise as well. But I like the steamboat concept, and I think the park dimensions are actually pretty cool, and they got a ton of seating, so that fits right in. I feel like Tiger Den, it'd be a little too crowded. Founders Field is a little bit oddly shaped, and that right center thing makes me think of Yankee Stadium. Let's see. What else we got? Not a big fan of Shaka, just because of how stupid the seating arrangements are. Motor Yard, that would be a pretty cool one. I think that would be my second choice. What else? Emerald Diamond, yeah. By the water, I already go to a stadium by the water in real life, so I'm fine with that. What else we got? I think that's it. Red Rock Park, ooh. That's in the middle of the desert. I don't think I would enjoy that very much. But yeah, definitely between Lafayette Corner and Motor Yard for me, with a slight edge to Lafayette Corner. Fastball in there for a strike, going 1. A 1-1. Fastball up, lined in the center, base hit for Axelson, her first hit today, and that keeps the inning alive. She's now 1 for 2. Ooh, alright. Thurman Colt threw up, 0 for 1. Actually, no, neither, actually. I am actually an Orioles fan, so I go down to the Inner Harbor all the time when I go down to the stadium to watch the games. Also helps that I work in the city, so I'm already down there. Just go there right after work. Pick off first, nothing doing. Axelson back. Cold 0 for 1 today. Runner goes, fastball's up high, throw down by Staples is late. Stolen base for Axelson. She is first stolen base attempt this year. She is 1 for 1. And there's a 1-0 count to Colt with a runner in scoring position here. Chase the fastball up, 1-1. Change up and in, grounded hard off the diving first baseman's glove. Ricochets to Haudier. He flips to Harbormouth in time, and that ends the inning. Good recovery there on the right side of the infield to save a run. To the fourth, top of the lineup up for the nemesis, Yoder, Slam, and Sports.
Now batting, the right fielder, Patty Yoder.
Yoder up 0 for 1 today. First pitch to him, a curveball down and in. Check swing call to strike the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and in. Sky ball to left field. Trunk back a few steps, calling for it. Joseph under it, and he makes the catch, 1 down.
The center fielder, Jackie Slam.
Yeah, that sounds like... I agree with most of them. Most of them do look like fun. I just realized Red Rock Park is actually air-conditioned because it is an enclosed space. So maybe I would go down there, too. That does seem like fun. It'd be fun to stare up at the little mountain, the monster truck they have going up and down the wall in center field. That'd be pretty cool to watch. Rubble down and in the Slam on the first pitch is low. Ball 1. Slam singled her first time up against Mondo. Numbers erased on a double play ball. Fastball away is fouled off. 1-1. Slider middle of the plate, line to right field. That is foul. 1-2. Change it down and in. Low. 2-2. Cutter down. Chopped on the ground to third up the line. Mustachio backhands and fires. 2 down. Next up, Jock Sports. 0 for 1 today. Shortstop grounding into a double play his first time up. First pitch cutter down. Taken low. Ball 1. Change up and in. Check swing call to strike this time. 1-1. Curveball down and away. Call to strike. 1-2. Mondo ahead in the count again. Fastball down and in. Chop foul. 1-2. Still the count. Slider up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch up for Mondo today, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Bottom 4. Heart of the lineup up for the Buzzards. Trunk, Often, and Mustachio. Leading off Trunk, 0 for 1 day for the left fielder. Flew out his first time up. Cutter in there at the knees, 0-1. Change up outside, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, driven by Trunk to center field. He got under it though, as that one's going to be shotgun for sure. Slam makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, Jock Often, 1 for 1 today with a double. He then scored a run later in the second inning. Cutter up and away, and Jock cracks that to left center field. He got all that one, folks. It is into the nest in the bullpen of the Buzzards. Home run for Jock Often, his 4th of the year, and that gives him the 2 leading homers as it's now 2-0 Buzzards. Next up, Mustachio, 0 for 1 today. He almost got shotgun. That almost didn't get out. It literally hit off the top of the wall into the bullpen. Fastball down the middle, swung late. Mario just late on the windup. Change up down and in, out in front on the front foot. 0-2 the count now. Outside on the check swing, 1-2. Check swing high again. This one misses, 2-2. Fastball up and in, turned on and blooped to right field. Shallow. Yoder in on it, makes the basket catch, 2 down. That'll bring up Hurls, who hit a sac fly his first time up. No official at bat. Did drive in his first career run, though, as he's still locked in. Cutter away. In there on the corner away. Low, 0-1. Slider middle in. Popped up to shallow center. Slam in. Calls off Sports. And makes the catch to end the inning. Yeah, 414 on a wall scraper. You're not joking. This park is wildly unproportional. To the 5th, Haudier, Moonshada, and Pickleford due up. It explains why our home run totals are probably going to be low this entire series. Haudier leading off the inning, 1 for 1 with a single, and then he was raced on a double play ball. First pitch curveball down and away, called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Changed up and away, popped up, the second behind the bag. Whoopity backhands it on the soft liner, 1 down. Next up, Moonshada, grounded into a double play his first time up. He's 0 for 1. First pitch slider down and away. Outside, ball 1. Cutter down and in. Low, 2-0. Fastball down and away. Line foul. Moonshada early, just a little bit late on that one. 2-1. Change it down and in. Chased it and fouled it off. 2-2. Well, down and away. Line to third. Mustachio dives over his glove. Over his body, really. He dove past the balls. It's in the left field. First hit today from Moonshada. He's now 1 for 2, and that'll bring up Pickleford, who's 0 for 1. All right, buddy. See ya. Take it easy. Have a good night. There's his fastball down and in. Called a strike to Pickleford, 0-1. Slider away. Chopper to third. This could be a double play. Mustachio to second, 1. Whoopity to the first. Double play as it goes around the horn. And that's the third double play turned by the Buzzards today. Bottom 5. Still 2-0. Whoopity, Fielder, and Mondo do up. Leading off Whoopity, 0 for 1 day for the second baseman. So that popped out his first time up. Fastball down and in, a strike called, 0-1. Change up and in, hard grounded to third, right at Moonshada, 1 down. That'll bring up Fielder, singled his first time up, he's 1 for 1. Then erased on a failed bunt double play ball. Fastball up and in is inside, ball 1. Fastball up the knees, fouled off on the right side, going over Yoder, he will run it down, 2 down. That'll bring up Mondo, 0 for 1 day. Failed sacrifice bunt last time up, was turned into a double play, he's 0 for 1. Fastball middle in, skied to left center on the first pitch. That's going to hang up for slam. He calls off Pickleford, and she will make the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Harbormouth in the 5th. To the 6th, it's 2-0. Staples, Levar, and Harbormouth do up.
Now batting, the catcher.
Pardon me. Leading off Staples, 0 for 1 today. Fastball low, ball 1. Slider middle in, check swing inside, 2-0. Change it down in the way, grounded hard to short, right at Hurls. Makes the play to first, 1 down. Next up, Levar, 0 for 1 today. Curveball at the knees, low on the dirt, 1-0. Fastball away, outside, 2-0. Slider up and in, called a strike, 2-1. Cutter down and in, fouled off, 2-2 the count. Change up and away, outside, full count. Fastball down and away, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch out for Mondo today, 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Harbormouth, 0 for 1. First pitch cutter, middle in. Skyball to center field. Colt coming on, he'll call off Whoopity. And he makes the catch. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Mondo. Bottom 6, it's 2-0 still. Axelson, Colt, and Trunk do up. Leading off Axelson, 1 for 2 today with the single. She also stole a base today. She also struck out swinging. Changeup away is outside, ball 1. Fastball inside, backs her off the plate, 2-0 the count. Slider away, misses, 3-0. Cutter up and away is high, ball 4. First walk of the year for Harbormouth as Axelson reaches. Leadoff woman on, and that'll bring up Colt, 0 for 2. Runner goes. Cutter in there first strike, throw down by Staples. Late again as it was dropped by Sports anyway. Second stolen base today for Axelson. She is now 2 for 2 today on the season. And also 2 for 2 today as well. 0-1 count to Colt. Pick off the second, nothing doing as Axelson gets back in time. Fastball put in is high, 1-1. Change bet the knees down and in, line to right field. Back forward is Yoder though, and he makes the catch on the liner, 1 down. Almost got over his head, but not quite. Next up, Trunk, 0 for 2 today with 2 flyouts. Cutter up and in, a called strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in is inside, 1-1 the count. Fastball middle away, fouled off, 1-2 the count. Trunk trying to stay alive here. Cutter up and in, line to center. Down in front of the sliding slam, that is a base hit. Axelson charging around third, here's the throw, just late. It's an RBI single for Joseph. 3-0 the score. Next up, Often, 2 for 2 today. Solo home run last time up, he's also doubled. Trunk over at first here with one down. Change of away on the first pitch, skied to left center. That's going to hang it for Pickleford this time to make the catch. 2 down as Trunk retreats to first. 2 down for Mustachio, 0 for 2 day for Mario. Going to reach base for the first time today. Fastball in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball away, swung through it late, 1-1. Fastball down and in, chopper in the hole to first. Under Leathar's bare hand, Haudier flips to first late. Harbormouth could not beat Mustachio there in the foot race. It's an infield single. First and second now with 2 down for Hurls. Rookie 0 for 1 with the fly out. He's also hit a sacrifice fly, driving in a run. Change up outside misses, ball 1. Cutter at the knees for a strike, 1-1. Change with the knees, lined at the middle into right center field. That's going to be in the gap, and that's going to get the runs home. Trunk's going to score easily. Coming around third is Mustachio. He will beat the relay throw from Leathar. It's a 2 RBI double for Hurls. It is 5-0 Buzzards. As Hurls has 3 RBIs today. Good job, rookie. Harbormouth now tense as that'll bring up Whoopity, who's 0 for 2 today. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Fastball up swung late, 1-1. Cutter up and away is high, 2-1. Chased it in the dirt, 2-2. Chased it outside, dribbler in the hole to first. Barehanded by Leathar. Flips through Harbormouth in time, and that ends the inning. But the 3 runs here in the inning by the Buzzards break the game open. It is 5-0 to the 7th. Yoder, Slam, and Sports do up. Yoder 0 for 2 today, facing Mondo, who's still locked in and cruising along here. First pitch fastball down and in, inside, ball 1. Change up middle of the plate, ripped foul hard, 1-1. Curveball middle in, turned on and ripped foul out of play on the right side, 1-2. Cutter up and in, fouled off, still 1-2. Slider middle in, way inside, 2-2. Change away, grounded up the middle to Mondo, who makes the stop, fires the first, 1 down. Next up Slam, 1 for 2 today with the single. First pitch cutter down and away is a called strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball middle in, line to second, Whoopity leaps over his glove into the gap in right center. That'll be extra bases for Slam. As Colt chases it down. Gets it in, and Slam is held to a double. Second hit today for Jackie. She is 2 for 3. That brings up Sports, who's 0 for 2 intense. Let's check out swinging last time up. He's also grounded into a double play. This change up down and in is low, ball 1. Fastball down and away, called a strike, 1-1. Slider up and in, high, 2-1. Well down and away, in the dirt, 3-1. Fastball middle in, called a strike, full count. Change it down and away, grounded hard to second. Whoopity there backhands it, fires to first, 2 down. Slam advances to third on the play. That brings up the RBI chance for Haudier with 2 down. He's 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch curveball down in the dirt, bounces, ball 1. Fastball middle in, fouled off, 1-1. Slider up and away, fouled off, 1-2 the count. Cutter up and in, popped up the short, hurls back on the grass. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning as Mondo puts up another 0 as he gets through the 7th. Bottom 7, Fielder, Mondo, and Axelson do up. Leading off Fielder, 1 for 2 day for Ian. Harbormouth done here after 6 innings, giving up 5 earned runs. 1 walk, he struck out a batter, and he gave up 7 hits as well as 5 runs. He's in line for the loss. He's coming out of the bullpen, I believe, is Binky Stevens, if I read that correctly. We'll take this first pitch here. Fastball low, ball 1. I'm trying to see his stuff. Fastball up and away, a strike called, 1-1. There we go. Stevens' numbers on the year look like this. He is 1-0 with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.92 WHIP. In 7 appearances, he's given up 6 runs, 5 of them earned. 8 1/3 innings pitched, which is the fewest out of the bullpen pitchers that are listed. 13 hits surrendered, 3 of them walks. He has struck out 6 and has a batting average against of 342. 1-1 count here to fielder. Fastball high, misses, 2-1. Fastball at the knees, lined at the middle on the ground, base hit for fielder. Second hit today for Ian, he's 2 for 3. Leadoff man on here for Mondo. Mondo's over 2 today, still locked in. At 81 pitches, I'm pretty sure he's done here after 7 shutout innings. Very solid pitching performance for Mondo. I could not ask for anything more. He's going to go 7 innings, giving up no runs, 4 hits. He walked no batters, and he struck out, I believe, 2. So very good outing for Mondo. So he puts another 0 on the board. Coming off the bench to pinch hit will be first baseman Antonio Lavo. Lavo on the year hitting .412 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Fastball middle in, blooped into center field on the first pitch. That is down in front of the sliding slam. That is a base hit for Lavo. First and second now with none down. Now to bring up Axelson, 1 for 2. Walked her last time up. She's also singled and stolen 2 bases and scored a run. Fastball away, misses. Ball 1 is Stevens is tense already. Heater high, 2-0. Fastball down the middle, popped up by Axelson to shallow center. Slam comes in a few steps, and she won't make the catch. 1 down. Next up, Colt, who's 0 for 3. Thurman's looking for his first hit today, as Stevens is no longer tense. Fastball down and in, lined at the middle, past the diving shortstop into center field. That's a base hit. Rounding third and drawing the throw is going to be fielder as the runner retreats. Bases loaded, 1 down here for Trunk. RBI single last time up, he's 1 for 3. Infield halfway here, looking either for the run out at the plate or a double play ball. Fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Fastball middle in, check swing, 2-0. Fastball down the middle, Trunk is late on that swing as his power swing was just late, 2-1. Fastball at the knees, hard chopper through the middle under Stevens' glove, that is a base hit. 1-1 scores as Lavo holds it third, 6-0 to score. Second RBI today for Trunk. Now to bring up Often, 2 for 3. Flew out last time up. He's also hit a homer and doubled today. Fastball middle in, pops it up to first. Infield fly call for Levar to make the catch, 2 down. Bases juice, 2 down for Mustachio, 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball at the knees, he skies it to center field. This will be an easy play for Slam, as this should end the inning without an issue. It does. Buzzards only get a run despite loading the bases with no outs. Okay, we are going to be making a double switch here. Lavo is going to come in. Let's see who we're going to bring out of the bullpen first. Going to bring Taylor Sherman out of the bullpen here. We're going to take Mustachio off. Moonshada leading off the inning, 1 for 2 today with a single. He's also grounded into a double play, still tense. We're going to move fielder to his natural position of third base. Lavo is going to go to left field, and we are going to put Trunk back at first. And here's a look at Sherman's numbers on the season. Killer is 1-0. He has a 6 ERA and a 150 whip. In his 3 appearances, he's recorded a save as well, giving up 4 earned runs and 6 innings pitched, 9 hits surrendered, 2 of them homers, and he has struck out 8, walking 0. Batting average against 333 on the year is the highest out of the bullpen. First pitch fastball down and away, called a strike, 0-1. Slider down, chased it in the dirt, 0-2. Pardon me. Throat's a little dry. Change it down and in, check swing low, 1-2. Slider down and away, outside, 2-2. Curl down and in, chased it in the dirt, fouled off, still 2-2. Fastball down and in, off the glove, full count. Slider down and away, fouled off, still full count. Cutter down the way in the dirt, ball 4. First walk for Sherman today as Moonshot reaches.
The left fielder.
Brings up Pickleford, who's 0 for 2. First pitch change up middle in, called a strike, 0-1. Well, down in the way, chopped up the middle off of Sherman's glove, charging hurls. He has to go to first with it, 1 down. Moonshot reaches.
The catcher. Stacy Staples.
The second, and that'll bring up Staples, 0 for 2 today. First pitch fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Change up middle in, fouled off, 1-1. Batter up and in, check swing high, 2-1. Fastball down and in, grounded hard to short. Hurls backhands it, looks the runner back and fires to first, 2 down.
Now batting. The first
That'll bring up Levar, 0 for 2 day.
Levar.
Curveball down in the way, in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball down and in, low, 2-0. Cutter down, taken low, 3-0. Curveball hangs in there for a strike, 3-1. Fastball middle of the plate, fouled back, full count. Change it down and in. Popped into shallow left center field. Lavo coming on. He makes the catch, and that ends the inning as Sherman strands the runner after the leadoff walk. Bottom 8, it's still 6-0. Hurls, Whoopity, and Fielder do up. Here's Hurls, 1 for 2. Doubled in 2 runs last time up. He's also had a sac fly today, so he's driven in 3 runs total. Good day for the rookie once more. Fastball in the dirt, ball 1. Chased fastball up and in inside, 1-1. Heater up and in is high this time, 2-1. Fastball down the way, chopped up the middle on the ground. Haudier backhands it, makes the play to first, 1 down. Next up, Whoopity, 0 for 3 day for the second baseman as Stevens comes off. Coming out of the bullpen is the closer, Sirloin Jones, former Hot Corners hurler. Jones's numbers on the year look like this. He is 0-3. He has a 6.94 ERA and a 120 WHIP. In 7 appearances, he's only recorded 1 save, giving up 9 earned runs in 11 2/3 innings. 6 hits surrendered, one of them a homer. He's thrown a wild pitch, walked 8, and struck out 9. Batting average against 143 on the year as Jones has not had a very good season. Fastball inside misses, ball 1. Change up at the knees, grounded to third, right at Moonshot, 2 down. That's going to bring up Fielder, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Change it down and in, flying in the right center, leaping Haudier, and that ends the inning, 1-2-3. For the combined efforts of Stevens and Jones. To the 9th, it is 6-0. Jones due up first, so that's pinch hitter, then Yoder and Slam.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Sherman goes to lock it down for the 6 innings, 6 out, I guess, hold.
Batting. Mimori Aoshima.
Pinch hitting for Jones is backup catcher Mimori Aoshima, who is still hitless on the season. Fastball middle in is lined to third. Fielder dives out of his reach into the corner and left field, a fair ball. Lavo giving chase, and that'll be extra bases for Aoshima on her first hit of the season. It is a leadoff double. Nemesis threatening here, and that'll bring up Yoder. 0 for 3 today. He has outside pitch still active, but he also has RBI dead active for the first time today. This is the first time he's batted with a runner in scoring position. Or on base at all, really. Change it down and then a called strike, going 1. Fastball down in the way, ground and then to hold a short. That's a base hit in the left field. Aoshima's going to test it. Throw is cut by Fielder as he airmails the first baseman, and it's out of play. Way to go, guys. Y'all done fucked up now. 5-1 score. And that'll bring up Slam, 2 for 3 with a double and a single. And that's a 2-base error as the runner will get to third. Awesome. Still nobody out as that change it down and then misses inside from Sherman. Ball 1. Pass down the way. Chop the second. Hurls charges. He goes to first. RBI ground out for Slam. 1 down. It is now 6-2. Next up, Sports, 0 for 3 today. Curveball down in the way. Chop to the first in the hole. Trunk there for it. Flips to Sherman in time for the second out. That'll bring up Haudier as the last chance. 1 for 3 with a single. Trying to extend game 1. Slider up and in a called strike. Going 1. Cutter down and in is low. 1-1. Fastball from the way, outside, 2-1. Change it down and away, foul off, 2-2. Ball down and in. Hard rip foul on the first base line. 2-2 the count still. Cutter up. Popped up the first, trunk back for it, near the edge of the dirt, calls for it. He'll make the catch, and that does end the game as the Buzzards win Game 1 here, 6-2, giving us our 10th win of the season and officially clinching us a playoff berth. GG's all around for the boys. Good offensive days. We get 6 runs on the board on 11 hits. Made that one late error in the 9th inning, which was uncalled for. Only 2 runs for the Nemesis today on 6 hits, and that didn't come until the 9th inning. Hitless today for the Nemesis: Sports, Pickleford, Staples, Levar, Harbormouth, and Stevens and Jones do not bat. RBI single for Javi Yoder, which turns into a 2-base error as he gets the third. A slam, then an RBI ground out to score him. She does also have 2 hits, which led the team. For us, everybody in the lineup got a hit today except Sherman, who did not bat, and Whoopity, who went 0 for 4, as well as Mondo. 3 RBIs today for the rookie Nathaniel Hurls. Is a 2 RBI double and a sacrifice fly, giving him his first 3 RBIs of his career. Solo home run for Jacques Often, and 2 RBIs for Joseph Trunk on 2 different RBI singles. Harbormouth, 6 innings of work. He takes the loss. 7 hits given up, 5 earned runs, a walk. A strikeout and a home run as he falls to 0-2. Stevens, an inning and a third out of the pen, 4 hits and earned run given up. And Sterling Jones, 2/3 of an inning. For us, Trey Mondo, 7 shutout innings. He gives up 4 hits, 3 strikeouts. Another quality start for Trey, and his second win of the year. He improves to 2-0. Killer Sherman, 2 innings out of the pen, 2 hits given up, 2 earned runs, and a walk. Player of the game is Trey Mondo with his 7 shutout innings, followed by Jacques Often, who had the solo home run, scoring twice, and Nathaniel Hurls with the 3 RBI day is the 3rd place finisher. Not bad at all. Alright. With that loss, Nemesis fall to 4-7. They are now 1 loss away from being officially eliminated from playoff contention, whereas we are 1 win away from officially clinching the division unless the 2nd place team loses their next game here, which is the Overdogs. If the Overdogs lose this upcoming game, we officially lock up the division. But it won't matter, as we're going to go right into the 2nd game here, as we're due up next. On the mound for the Nemesis, Bella Mietball, the converted position player, into a pitcher, making her first appearance of the season, first start as well for the Southpaw. And for us, it'll be rookie left-hander Jude Hokey, the ace, 3-0 with an 0.77 ERA and an 0.86 whip. Looking around the league, Nori Miyoshi signs to the Nemesis as they drop Javier Haudier, knowing they won't make the playoffs now. Hot Corners sign Clyde Oliver as they cut Bo Belter, the all-star center fielder. Freebooters sign Meow Bubkins as they replace Kent Ratherswell in the rotation. So our former ace heading over there. Babette Walkman released by the B-Wolves for Huck and Duck as they improve a bullpen slot, just barely. Freebooters sign Irene Fast as they replace Patience Evergreen in the outfield as they beef up a outfield slot. Martha Eel off the Hot Crocodons as she's replaced by our former shortstop Ham Slamus. That's it, okay. Look at the player development options here. Solid one for Colt. It's only a 3% chance to expire, so this should be here next time. I would like to get that one. Mahoney, dumb one to get RBI dud. Decent one for Commonly. That'll be here next time, though, so we might have enough to afford that one as well as Colts. Axelson's has a good one, too. Ooh, these 3 are all good. I like them. I also like this one for Elwood, but it'll be here in 2 games, and so will Axelson's. So really, we can focus on getting Colts and Commonly's next time and still have enough money to get both of these the game after that. Love it. Dumb one for Whoopity. We're not even going to acknowledge that one. Alrighty, so that's good. Let's go ahead and set the lineup here for Game 2. Alrighty, Bunderson back in the lineup, healthy at the top, back at shortstop. Borgner in left batting second. Trunk in at first, he'll bat third. Mustachio at third base, he'll bat fourth. Colt batting fifth and center. Whoopity still at second, batting sixth. Mahoney in right, the rookie back in the lineup, batting seventh. And Bronx in at catcher for the tired Often, he'll bat eighth. With Hokey in the 9 slot, let's get it on. Alrighty, already heading into the second game of this doubleheader today. It was a fairly quickly, fast-paced one in the first game. Let's see what happens here in the second one, as the Nemesis did make a roster move in between the two games as they cut second baseman Javier Jautier, bringing in, I forgot who they brought in, but it was not a very good roster move. I think they were doing it for money purposes. I believe they brought in a bench outfielder, if I remember correctly. Alrighty, here we go. Slam, Sports, and Taters due up first against Hokie. Center fielder Jackie Slam due up first, 349 average, a homer, 4 RBIs. She had 2 hits in game 1 and drove in a run on an RBI ground out in the 9th inning. Here's a look at Hokie's numbers on the year. 3-0 with an 0.77 ERA and an 0.86 whip. In his 3 starts, he's given up 2 earned runs in 23 1/3 innings pitched, 17 hits surrendered, 3 walks, and he has struck out 20 to lead the team. Batting average against 200 on the year for Jude. Lineup for the Nemesis looks like this. Yes, it was Miyoshi. That's who they signed. Anyway, Slam due up first, followed by the 10th shortstop Jock Sports. Then back in the lineup is first baseman Mash Taters. He's batting 3rd. Moonshada up to the 4 slot. He is back to neutral mojo. Batting 5th is right fielder Javi Yoder, who led off game 1. Still catching is Stacy Staples. She'll bat 6th. Pickleford's still in left. He'll bat 7th. And Levar takes over his natural position as second base with the release of Javier Jautier. He'll bat 8th with Miet Ball rounding this out in the 9 slot. Let's go. Hokie ready. Let's get it on. Fastball up and away is fouled off on the left side. Out of play. 0-1. Change it down and in. Check swing low. 1-1. Got it down and away. Chased it in the dirt. Outside. 1-2. Came in and tough out activate. Ball down and away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. First punch out for Hokie today. 1 down. Next up, the shortstop Sports. He's 10th, hitting .268. 1 homer and 3 RBIs on the season. Slider down and in is low. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. High. 2-0. Change it down in the dirt. 3-0. Fastball up. High. Ball 4. First walk of the season for Hokie. Sports on. 1 down. And that'll bring up Mash Taters, the first baseman, hitting a .188. 1 homer on the year, which was hit against us in the first game we played against the Nemesis this season. It was a 3-run shot off of Frangipani. First pitch to him, a curveball down and away in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate, grounded hard to short. Right at Bunterson, flips the second one. Whooping to the first, double play, and Hokie gets out of the inning after the walk. Bottom 1, we're scoreless. Bunterson, Borgner, and Trunk due up against Miet Ball. Leading off the inning is shortstop Buttons Bunterson, hitting .432. 2 RBIs on the season for Bunterson as he's back in the lineup after fully healing from his tweaked groin injury. On the mound for the Nemesis is converted position player Bella Miet Ball, the former Jack's number 4 pitcher, in her second campaign. Miet Ball has not pitched yet this year. She has been out in the free agent pool the entire time, picked up by the Nemesis when they realized they weren't going to make the playoffs a few games ago. So she takes over the 4 slot in the rotation from long reliever Def Weddams as she gets fastball in there at the knees. 0-1. Heater up and in is high. 1-1. Curveball at the knees, chop the second. Levar backhands it easily. 1 down. Next up, the left fielder Rolf Borgner. He's also back in the lineup after fixing his mojo, hitting .289 with 4 RBIs on the season. Fastball up and in is high. Ball 1. Curveball inside. 2-0 to Rolf. Change it down and in. Turned on and skied to right field. Easy play for Yoder. 2 down. Base is empty for Joseph Trunk, .244 average on the year with a homer, 5 RBIs. Drove in 2 runs in the first game when he hit 2 RBI singles. Fastball outside misses. Ball 1 from Miet Ball. Change up outside. 2-0. Fastball up and in. Check swing high. 3-0. Curveball away. Misses. Ball 4. First walk of the year for Miet Ball as Trunk reaches. 2 down, runner at first for Mustachio, .349 average with 7 RBIs on the year. Only 1 hit in the first game for Mario. 1 for 4. Fastball down and in, a strike called. 0-1. Slider down and away, line to short, right at Sports, and that ends the inning. To the second, it's 0-0. Moonshada, Yada, and Staples do up. Leading off the third baseman, Hito Moonshada, high pitch active, hitting a .158, 2 homers, 6 RBIs on the year as Hokies already locked in after a scoreless first inning. First pitch fastball, middle away, fouled back, 0-1. Slider down and in, fouled off, 0-2. Fastball down and away, grounded hard to second, right at Whoopity. Makes the play to first, 1 down. Moonshada now tense again, and that'll bring up right fielder Javi Yoder. Outside pitch active for the switch hitter, hitting .209 with 4 homers, 7 RBIs. Drove in a run in game 1 with an RBI single, which turned into a triple on a 2-base error by Ian Fielder, which is why Fielder is no longer in the lineup. First pitch curveball down in the way, in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball down in the way, chop foul, 1-1. Change of middle in, out in front of it is Yoder, 1-2. Slider down and in, way inside, 2-2. Fastball up and in, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch up for Hokies. He hits 1 of 3 on the gun. Hardest pitch he's thrown all year. 2 down, and that'll bring up catcher Stacy Staples, hitting a .143. 1 RBI in the air for Stacy. Dribble down in the way, line to second, 1 hopper to Whoopity who makes the stop, fires the first. 1-2-3 inning for Hokie. To the bottom of the second, we're scoreless. Colt, Whoopity, and Mahoney do up. Leading up Colt, center fielder, hitting .420, 3 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. .420, blaze it. Change it middle in, a called strike from the up ball, 0-1. Brings with the knees, hard rip at the third base line, diving Moonshada to make the stop. Fires the first in time to get Colt 1 down, nice play. Next up Whoopity, second baseman 0 for 4 in the first game, hitting a .189 on the year. Change up in there for a strike, 0-1. Curveball low, 1-1. Slider down and in, line to center, base hit for Whoopity. First hit today for the Buzzards, as he will reach. Runner at first with 1 down, and that will bring up Carter Mahoney, the rookie right fielder, back in the lineup after fixing his mojo as well. Hitting .261 with an RBI on the season. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Runner goes, slider away, called a strike, throw down is late, stolen base for Whoopity. Sloop's first attempt to steal this year, he is now 1 for 1. 0-1 the count to Mahoney. Curveball below the knees, chopped to short. Moonshot at Sports charges, fires the first. 2 down as Whoopity gets the third on the play, and that will bring up Billy Bronx, the backup catcher. Hitting .429 on the year, looking for his first RBI of the season. Bronx in for Austin, who is tired right now. Taking the game off the rest as that fastball's high, ball 1. Change up in there for a strike, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, line to short, right at Sports, and that ends the inning. Another 0 from Mietball to the third. We're scoreless. Pickleford, Levar, and Mietball do up. Leading off Pickleford, left fielder hitting .212, 2 homers, 3 RBIs on the year. First pitch to him, a fastball down and away. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Curveball up and in, fouled off, 0-2. Change up and away, fouled off, out of play by Pickleford. Still an 0-2 count. Slider down and in, chased it inside, strike 3. Third punch out for Hokie today. 1 down, and that'll bring up Levar, second baseman, hitting .357. 1 RBI in the year for Flash. First pitch slider up and in. Sky ball to right field. Mahoney back a few steps. Calling for it. And the rookie puts it away. 2 down. Next up, Bella Mietball. Pitcher getting her first at bat of the season. First pitch fastball down and in. A called strike. Going 1. Curveball down and away. Outside. 1-1. Fastball up and in, fouled off, 1-2 the count. Slide up and away, swung through it, strike 3. Fourth punch up for Hokie, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Jude. Bottom 3 were scoreless. Hokie, Bunterson, and Borgner do up. Leading off, Hokie, pitcher locked in. No hits on the year, but he does have an RBI ground out. So 1 RBI in the year for Jude. Fastball Denise, swung through it late on the whole load up, 0-1. Fastball down and in, chop foul, 0-2. Fastball Denise, skied to right field. Should be an easy play for Yoder as he's back a few steps. Right fielder puts it away, 1 down. Next up, Bunterson, shortstop 0-1 today. Change up inside for a strike called, 0-1. Fastball middle plate, grounded, lined up the middle past the diving shortstop into left center, cut off by Slam. That is a base hit for Bunterson. Second hit for the Buzzards today, running at first with 1 down, and that'll bring up Borgner. 0-1 day for Rolf. Change it down in the fastball down in the low, ball 1. Fastball down the way, bloop to right field. That is in for a base hit as Borgner has back-to-back singles here with Bunterson. First and second with 1 down. Next up, Trunk. First baseman walked his last time up. Fastball middle of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Pick off the second, nothing doing. Good save by Levar on the low throw. Pick off again, still nothing doing. Middle of the plate, Trunk winds up and skies it to right center field. That will be in the park for Slam. Runners tag, throw coming to second. Borgner retreats to first. Bunderson advances to third. Runners at the corners now with 2 down, and that'll bring up Mustachio. Third baseman 0-1 today. Big spot for Mario. Fastball up and away, a called strike as it gets in there, 0-1. High heater misses, 1-1. Curveball up and in, it hangs, called a strike, 1-2. Slider in the dirt, fouled off. Good fight by Mustachio. Chase fastball up and in, blooper to the mound. That ball makes the shoestring catch, and that ends the inning. To the 4th, we're still scoreless. Slam, Sports, and Taters do up. Slam leading off, center fielder 0-1 today. Slider middle in, called a strike, 0-1. Change up and in, fouled off by Slam, 0-2 as Tough Out activates as well as K-Man. Fastball up and away, outside, 1-2. Ball down and away, grounded up the middle of the short. Bunterson dives to cut it off, fires to first. In time, 1 down, nice play, Buttons. Next up, Sports walked his first time up and then was erased on a double play ball. First pitch curveball down and away, low, ball 1. Fastball middle in, inside on the check swing, 2-0. Slider up and away, line to center field, Colt over to his right. Makes the catch on the liner, 2 down. Next up, Taters, 0-1 day for Mash. Fastball middle in the first pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Change it down and away, swung through it, 0-2. Dribble down and in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball up and away, chased it outside, strike 3. 5th punch up for Hokie today, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 4, we're still scoreless. Colt, Whoopity, and Mahoney do up. Leading off, Thurman Colt, center fielder 0-1 today. Change up low, ball 1. Heater inside, 2-0. Fastball middle plate, hard chopper to second right at Levar, 1 down. Next up, Whoopity, 1-1 with the single. Fastball up, line to right center field. That's going to hang up though for Yoder, 2 down. Base is empty, 2 down for Mahoney, 0-1 day for Cotta. Slide down and away, a called strike, 0-1. Heater outside, 1-1 the count. Fastball up and away, Mahoney lines up and cracks it right center field. He got a pretty good jump on it, back to the wall it goes, it is gone! First career home run for Carter Mahoney as it's in the nest over the right center field fence. 1-0 Buzzards as we take the lead off Netball. Attaboy, Rook, attaboy. Next up, Bronx 0-1. Fastball up the way high, ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate, line to center field. That's going to go right to Slam, and that's going to end the inning. But the Buzzards get their first run on the solo home run by Carter Mahoney, first of his career. 1-0 to the 5th. Moonshada, Yada, and Staples due up against Hokie. Here's Moonshada 0 for 1 day as he grounded out his first time up, and he is now tense once more. First pitch fastball down and in. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Ball middle of the way, line foul, 0-2. Slider down, low, 1-2. Good eye for Moonshada. Change it down and away, outside, 2-2. Fastball down and in, swung through it, strike 3. 6th punch up for Hokie, 1 down. Back-to-back Ks here, and that'll bring up Yada 0 for 1. First pitch slider middle in, line to short, backhanded by Bunderson on 1 hop, fires the first, 2 down. Base empty for Staples, 0 for 1 day for the catcher. Fastball middle in, grounded to second, right at Whoopity. Fires the first, 1-2-3 inning for Hokie as he's through the 5th with the shutout. Bottom 5, Hokie, Bunderson, and Bordner due up. Hokie leading off against Mietball. Still locked in despite flying out his first time up. Change up middle in, bloop to short. Soft liner is caught by Sports easily on the edge of the grass. 1 down. That'll bring up Bunderson 1 for 2 with the single. Change up inside, misses. Ball 1. Curveball hangs, line to right field, but that's going to go right to Yoder, who charges in to make the catch. 2 down. Base empty for Bordner, who singled last time up. He's 1 for 2. Slider middle in, a called strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in is low, 1-1. Fastball up the knees, hard grounder up the middle off the mound. That's a base hit for Bordner. He's 2 for 3. Second single of the day for Rolf as he's on with 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Trunk. 0 for 1 today with a walk. Curveball hangs on the first pitch, and Trunk crushes it to center field. He got under it, though. That's going to be Shaka. Back to the warning track is slammed to make the catch, and that does end the inning. To the 6th, it's still 1-0. Pickleford, Levar, and Mietball due up. Leading off Pickleford, 0 for 1 day for the left fielder. First pitch curveball down and in, fouled off, 0-1. Change it down at the knees, out in front of it is Pickleford, 0-2 the count. Fastball up and in, high, 1-2. Right up and away, fouled off, still 1-2. Down and away, outside, 2-2. Fastball down and in, breaks the bat as it's fouled off, 2-2 still the count. Ball up and in, sky ball to left center field as that's hanging up for Colt. He's charging in, and he makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, Levar, 0 for 1 day for the second baseman, as pinch hitting for him is newly acquired outfielder Nori Miyoshi, getting her first at bat of the season, as Hokie is now is on fire. First pitch fastball down and away is low, ball 1. Third ball up and in, high, 2-0. Slider down and in, line at the middle, base hit from Miyoshi, and that is the first hit today for the Nemesis as they get it with 1 out in the 6th thanks to the pinch hitter. Hokie knocked down the locked-in Mojo, and that'll bring up Mietball 0 for 1. Should be a bunting opportunity as Steelers active over there at first for Miyoshi. Fastball up, called a strike, 0-1. No bunt shown by Mietball. Slider down and in, bunt is now shown back to the pitcher. Hokie barehands at the first, 2 down as the sacrifice is successful. Tying run in scoring position for Slam is 0 for 2. First is fastball away, swung through it, 0-1. Curveball down and away, in the dirt, 1-1. Change it down and in, fouled off, 1-2. Slider up and away, liner to short, Bunderson leaps, knocks it down as he just couldn't quite squeeze it. Infield single for Slam, bases, runners at the corners with 2 down for Sports. Sports 0 for 1 today with a walk. Fastball down and in as the misses inside. Ball 1. Or ball away. Called a strike. 1-1. Fastball up and away. Fouled back. 1-2 the count. Change it down and in the dirt and low. 2-2. Slide it down and away. In the dirt. Off the catcher's glove. Runner coming home. Nope. Thought better of it. Slam does advance to second, though. Second and third with 2 down. Full count now to Sports. Fastball up. Check swing high. Ball 4. Second walk for Sports. Second walk for Hokie. Bases loaded for Taters. 0 for 2 today. First pitch curveball down and away. Called a strike at the knees. 0-1. Fastball at the knees. Swung through it. 0-2. Slider up and away. High. 1-2. Fastball down and away. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Change up and in. Fouled off by Taters. Out of reach. 1-2. Fastball down and in. In the dirt. Good block by Bronx. 2-2. Fastball down and away. Fouled off. Taters stays alive. Slider middle in. Swung through it. Strike 3. 7th punch up for Hokie as he strands the bases loaded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. It is still 1-0. Mustachio, Colt, and Whoopity do up. There's Mustachio 0 for 2 day for Mario as Miyoshi will exit. Amy Zoner will come on to play shortstop, which will move Sports to second base, his backup position. Change of fastball down and then is called strike. 0-1. Curveball at the knees, grounded up, lined up the middle base hit for Mario. He is 1 for 3 today as that's his first hit. Was that right by me at ball? Next up, Colt 0 for 2 day for Thurman. Pick off first, nothing doing. Change away, misses, ball 1. Runner goes, fastball away, misses as well. Throw down, late, stolen base for Mario. 2-0 count to Colt. Mario's second stolen base of the year, he's now 2 for 4. 2-0 count to Colt. Fastball outside, chased and fouled off, 2-1. Ball low, 3-1. Fastball up and in, grounded to short. Zoner fires at the first, in time to get Colt as Mustachio gets the third. 1 down, and that'll bring up Whoopity. 1 for 2 with a single today. Looking to drive in the runner as the infield's in. Pitch out, nothing doing. David looking for the suicide squeeze there. Fastball up and in, lined at the middle. Diving is Zoner to make the stop, and Mustachio holds the third. 2 down. Got to bring up rookie Carter Mahoney. Solo home run last time up, which is first of his career. He's 1 for 2. Looking to be the hero one more time. Fastball down the middle. Mahoney rips it into left field. That's going to hit off the fence, and that'll be extra bases for the rookie. As Mustachio scores easily from third. It is an RBI double for Carter. He's got a 2-0 lead. 2 for 3 day for Carter. He has 2 RBIs as well. And in scoring position for Bronx, who's 0 for 2 today. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball up, Bronx loads up and skies it right center field. Yoder over, calling off slam, makes the catch in the gap, and that ends the inning. Buzzards, though, get their second run on the board thanks to Mahoney's RBI double to the 7th. 2-0 the score. Moonshot, Yada, and Staples do up. Moonshot 0 for 2 today as he's currently tense. First pitch to him, a changeup down and in. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and away, grounded the first. Trunk charges, but fields it cleanly, taps the bag himself. 1 down. You are correct, and Mahoney is carrying us here in the second game. 0 for 2 day for Yada as he's due up next, looking to get things going. I believe Hokie has also been carrying us. He's only given up 2 hits this game, as well as 2 walks. First pitch fastball driven deep to center field by Yoder. Colt back to the warning track. Makes the catch. 2 down as that ball was shotgunned. Base is empty for Staples, who's 0 for 2 today. First pitch curveball away. Grounded the third. Right to Mustachio. Fires the first. 1-2-3 inning for Hokie. The Hokey Pokey is being danced as we get through 7 shutout innings with the rookie. Bottom half we go. Hokie due up first. He is done here after 7 innings, giving up only 2 hits, 2 walks. Strikes out 7. And he's in line for the win with the shutout so far. Very good job. Pinch hitting for him will be first baseman Antonio Lavo. So he'll come off the bench. Lavo went 1 for 1 in the first game here in the doubleheader, hitting a single. 444 average with a homer and 2 RBIs as he'll face me at ball. Still in the game. Fastball up is high, ball 1. Fastball inside, 2-0. Curveball down and in, line to third. Mr. Moonshot leaps and robs another hit. You bitch. 1 down, next up Bunterson, 1 for 3 today with a single. Of course, yep, Hokie doing what he's paid to do, be the ace. Fastball inside, first strike from me at ball, 0-1. Curveball bounces, 1-1. Fastball middle in, turned on by Bunterson and crushed to left field. I think he got under it though. Dies at the warning track for Pickleford, 2 down. Next up Borgner, 2 for 3 day for Rolf. He's singled twice. That'll do it for me at ball. She has a quality start. 6 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, and a walk in her season debut. Coming out of the bullpen is Binky Stevens as part of a double switch. The other half is going to be Stacy Staples exiting as Gabby Ganez, the right fielder, comes on to play catcher in her backup position. Stevens pitched in game 1 here in the doubleheader. He went an inning in the 3rd, giving up 2 hits, but he did not give up any runs. 1-0 on the year with a 5.59 ERA and a 2.07 WHIP. 7 runs given up, 6 earned. In 8 games pitched, he's thrown 9 2/3 innings, 17 hits surrendered, 3 walks. He has struck out 6 and his batting average against of .370. Facing Borgner here with 2 down in the inning. Fastball inside misses, ball 1. Fastball down and in, line to center field, base hit for Borgner. His 3rd hit today. He is 3 for 4. Good job, Rolf. Stevens out tense, and that'll bring up Joseph Trunk, 0 for 2 today with a walk. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Fastball up and away, swung late, 0-1. Changed to fastball in the dirt, dribbler to third. Tough play for Moonshot. Gets it to first, though, and that does end the inning. We are going to sub Lavo on for Trunk as he is now tense, and we are going to bring in... Let's see. We're going to go with Max Texas out of the bullpen as he'll take over for Trunk. Lavo will take over at first. Pickleford, Zoner, and Ganez, bottom 3 in the lineup, do it first. Here's Pickleford 0 for 2 today for the left fielder as Texas coming on out of the bullpen. Max on the year is 0-1. He has an 11.25 ERA and a 1.75 WHIP. 5 earned runs given up in 4 appearances where he's recorded 3 saves. His last appearance was the one where he took the loss, giving up all 5 of those earned runs. In 4 innings pitched, he's given up 5 hits, 2 walks, 1 home run, and he has struck out 5. Batting average against .294. First pitch fastball away, outside, ball 1. Ball down and in, fouled off, 1-1. Fastball up and in, breaks the bat at Pickleford as it's popped up behind the plate. Bronx makes the catch, 1 down. Yeah, Trunk has not been doing hot at all. Neither is Mustachio, but Mustachio's at least gotten multiple hits during games, and he's driven in runs. Trunk has not had anything big since that home run he had on opening day. After that, it's been all downhill from there. At least Mustachio's hitting almost 400. Zoner due up now. Came on as part of a double switch 2 innings ago. Contact versus left-hander active as well as inside pitch. Fastball away, line to short, right at Bunterson who makes the play. 2 down. Next up, Ganez, catcher batting as part of the double switch last inning. 167 average. No homers or RBIs on the year yet for Gabby. First pitch curveball down and away. Called a strike, going 1. Slider up and away. High, ball 1. Fastball down and in, line to short. Bunterson there on 1 hop. Makes the play. 1-2-3 inning for Texas. To the bottom of the 8th, it's still 2-0. Mustachio, Colt, and Whoopity due up. Leading off Mustachio, 1 for 3 today with a single. Stevens still tense out there to start the 9th. Fastball down and in is low, ball 1. Low again, 2-0. Chased it inside, it's that 1 hop to, oh no, Sports will make the basket catch. Okay, 1 down. Next up, Colts, 0 for 3 day for Thurman. Not having a great day so far as well. Heater high, ball 1. Down and then low, 2-0. Fork ball away, 3-0. Fastball down and in, called a strike, 3-1. Fastball outside, ball 4. First walk for Stevens. Colt reaches, and that'll bring up Whoopity, 1 for 3 with a single. Pick off at first, nothing doing. Fork ball hangs, and Whoopity crushes it to center field. That's going to hang up for slam. 2 down. Bit unlucky there. It was hit hard, but right at her. That'll bring up Mahoney, 2 for 3 day for Cotta. He's hit a solo homer and doubling a run, scoring both runs so far for the Buzzards today. Fastball at the knees, line to right field. Will it get over Yoder? No, it won't, and that ends the inning. To the 9th, we're up 2-0. Slam, Sports, and Taters do up against Texas, who's going for the 6-out save. Slam leading off, 1 for 3 with a single today. First pitch curveball in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball down and in, inside, 2-0. Slider middle up, fouled off, 2-1. Curveball down in the weight, chased in the dirt, fouled off, 2-2. Fastball up and in, line to third. Pistachio Fields on a hop, fires to first, 1 down. Next up, Sports, 0 for 1 today with 2 walks though on his line score. First pitch slider up and away, called a strike, going 1. Fastball down in the way, grounded to short right at Bunterson. Fires to first, 2 down, and that will bring up Mash Taters as the last chance for the Nemesis. He's 0 for 3 today and tense. Fastball middle in, misses, ball 1 from Texas. Fastball down and in, grounded up the middle, Whoopity dives out of his reach. That's a base hit for Taters, his first today. He's 1 for 4, and that will bring the tying run to the plate with 2 down in the 9th. Coming up is Moonshada, 0 for 3 today. First pitch curveball down and in is inside low, 1-0. Slider down and in is low, 2-0. Fastball middle in, swung through it. Moonshada was late, 2-1. Curveball down in the way, grounded foul, 2-2 the count. Slider down in the way, chopped in front of the plate. Bronx gets it fair, fires to first, and that ends the game as we shut out the Nemesis in the second half of the doubleheader, sweeping it, and we officially lock up the division and a playoff berth in the process. 2-0 in a great pitcher's duel here as Hokie and Texas combine to shut down the Nemesis offense, holding them to only 3 hits and 2 walks. 3 hits for the Nemesis go to Slam, Moonshada, and Miyoshi, and both walks go to Jock Sports. For us, 3-hit day for Rolf Borgner. Big RBI day for Carter Mahoney. He had the solo home run, the first of his career, and he also had an RBI double, scoring both of our runs. Hitless day for us, though, were Bronx, Hokie, Levo, Colt, Texas, and Trunk. Yeah, we got to work on that. Pitching lines, Miette Ball, 6 2/3, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, his home run given up. She falls to 0-1 in her only start of the year. Well, she might have one more. Still, quality start for her. Stevens, inning in the third, 1 hit, 1 walk given up. For us, Jude Hokie, 7 shutout innings. He gets the victory in a quality start. 2 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. He sweeps his starts. He's 4-0 on the year to start his career. Max Texas, 2 innings out of the pen. He gets the 6-out save. 1 hit surrendered as he gets his 4th save of the year. Thank you, Hoon, thank you. GG's all around for everybody. Player of the game is Hokie, followed by Carter Mahoney and Bellamy at ball. Not bad at all. We improved to 11-2 in the doubleheader. We have locked up the division and a playoff berth in the same go. Now we're just playing spoilers for the Crocs and Overdogs. 0-5-9, yep. Hokie was untouchable this year. I don't know why, I don't know how, he shouldn't have been, but he was. And we love him for it. Looking around the league, Stand Alive cut by the hot corners for Dig Eforto as he goes back to the hot corners for the 2nd time this year. Clifford Kane is on to the Heaters, former Crocodile outfielder, signed to replace Randy Mann. Billy Bronx, +7 arm, good job for the backup catcher. Hurls gets +3 contact as he's almost up to the 60 range, almost to a B- as well. Joseph Broseph is cut by the Heaters for Bert Bergerer, the veteran Moonstars reliever, as the Heaters have given up on their playoff hopes as well, it looks like. Alrighty, player developments. We already talked about this between the games. Nice one for Trunk as well down here. I like these 3 for next time. We'll probably only end up getting these 2 based on how much money's left. But for right now, we are got to get this one for Colt, which is the one I was aiming for. Going to get that +2 power. Love to see it. And the +1 speed, which is fine. He's already really fast. +2 fielding, that's what we really wanted. Does not get low pitch, though, unfortunately. Still, good upgrade. And then for commonly, get his junk and accuracy up here. Gets the 7 junk. Nice big roll there. And the 1 accuracy. Nice. Still only a C, but he is better. B with K-Man is pretty nasty. You are correct. And anything with K-Man really is nasty. Just get that 2 strike. Look at Mondo. He gave up no runs in 7 innings as well in the first game. Dude pitched his heart out as well. Now my question is, do we sign Hugh Jacobs here to replace Commonly? He is by far the better pitcher, and he's also younger. I'm only thinking about this now because Commonly is 26. He's not going to get much better than a C+ maybe. Jacobs, however, is 22. He can always get better, and plus he is mathematically the better pitcher. I'm just scared that if I wait one more game like I want to, he's going to be gone, and I'm not going to be able to pick him up. That's the only thing holding me back from not making that move now, is I want to wait one more game. I think if we're going to play this smart, I think we should make this move now. Yes, it would cost us $300,000, but we're getting a better player and a younger player at that for the bullpen, so let's do it. Sorry, Meat, you went about as far as you could with us. It's time to get serious. Let's bring in Jacobs. Still developmental, yes, but 4 years younger. That gives us room to work with. I didn't want to touch anything in the offensive side just yet, but we are getting there with a few of these guys as they're not really doing too hot. Alright, let's set the line. Look at the preview of the next game here as we sim up. Yep. Alright, Platypi crushed the wide loads easily, 7-4. And in the second game of this doubleheader for them, they also win 5-2 as they move up to second place, overtaking the wide loads. We're the division leaders. Sirloins hang on against the Sawtees 7-6. Heaters rally to win an 11 over the wide loads 3-2 as the wide loads have lost 3 games in a row now. Nemesis beat the Overdogs 8-3. That's making their jobs a little bit more difficult. And the Sawtees shut out the Moonstars 6-0. Alrighty, it's going to be a tough race there for the last 3 playoff spots. Sorry about that. Oh, hey, Loa. Yeah, you did miss. You missed it, Loa. We won both games of the doubleheader, which is good because that means we've locked up the division and we've also locked up a playoff berth. So we're pretty much guaranteed to be the 1 seed at this point. It's just watching the race for the last 3 playoff spots with the last 3 games we have left to play. Because there are 3 teams with 7 wins up top, 1 team with 6, and 2 teams with 5. This is going to be a messy shit show, and I'm here for it. Alrighty, here's the preview for next episode. It is the final regular season matchup against the Crocodons. Previously on the season, we played the Crocodons once, and we won that game 2-0, thanks to the great pitching from, of course, our ace, Jude Hokey. However, he was not pitching that game for us. It will be Fran Japani. 1-1 with a 5.50 ERA and a 1.67 whip. That is a 6, yes. And countering will be Bay Paul, the second-year pitcher. 1-1 with a 12.15 ERA and a 2.85 whip. We'll have to see who comes out on top in that one. Yep, 11-2. We've just been rolling along this season. We're going to set the lineup here and we will call it a day. Here's what we got for next time. It's going to be Bunterson leading off the shortstop, Jesus. Colt will be in center. Trunk will be at first. Often back in lineup at catcher. Then it's Mustachio at third. Whoopity at second. Borgner in left, and the rookie Mahoney in right, coming off his big first career home run this episode. And Japani rounds us out on the mound. And that'll do it for this episode, guys. Nice episode today. We swept the doubleheader against the Nemesis, taking care of business, and also locking up the division and the #1 seed in the playoffs in the same boot. Now, we just have to play through the last 3 games and see what happens and make up the final playoff roster, as there might be some moves we do make here coming to the end of the season, and we already made one this episode, bringing in Jacobs to replace Commonly. Yes, it's crap for more crap, but it's 4 years younger crap, and that has a better chance of being improved. And comparatively speaking, he is the better pitcher, beating him in junk and accuracy ratings. Anyway, that was a tangent. Let's get back to it. Next time, we'll take on the Crocodiles for the final time in the regular season, and we'll see if we can play spoilers to their playoff hopes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you made it this deep in the video, thank you so much. I always appreciate your guys' support. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, this is the Nasty One, signing off.